Hey guys, it's Keralis and welcome back everybody to the second part of this modern house we are creating just in front of us. And first of all, thank you so much for the amazing feedback and support. It's so cool seeing people from the first 10k subscribers still being active and commenting. It's just it's crazy because it's been a few years on the YouTube, so it's just awesome. So if you do enjoy this, make sure you hit the like button, and we're about to continue. And previously we left off making this little roof piece, and today we're gonna finish the house. It's gonna be a lot of details, so it's gonna be, we get tight time schedule, all right? So let's get to it. First of all, the gaps we see here on the upstairs, we're just gonna fill that in. This is gonna be like the ceiling or the flooring on the upstairs. We're just gonna fill them in with you can use slabs, I guess, but I'm just gonna use full blocks of quartz to make a flooring. And that's going to close off the downstairs for us. And we're going to do the same thing on both sides of the hall, of the staircase, that is. So just fill that in. And fill this whole gap in as well. Just like that. And now we have closed off downstairs. It's not going to be a very big house, but it's going to be a very smexy house, I tell ya. So next step is, now that we have closed off downstairs, we're going to start upstairs. It's not going to be a big upstairs, but it's going to be an amazing upstairs. So we're going to be using some dark oak planks, and we're going to start placing some walls up here. So just above that pillar of glass, place a block. So it's just above the little upside down staircase, of course, there. And take it up by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's do the same on this side, but here we're gonna jump in. 1, 2, 3, and on the fourth one, just above the quartz staircase, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're gonna have a glass window wall in between those. So now that we know this, let's take this all the way across to the other side and end off just above that upside down quartz stair or the glass pillar over here. And this one here on this side will only be 4. So this one is 4 and the rest of the wall is 5 blocks in height. The same on this side. So 5 all the way across besides the last one, which is 4. Now we're just gonna close this off all the way across here and make it 4 in height. And we will end off with this shape. On top of that, we're just gonna place full glass blocks all the way across here to the other side. And bam, that is pretty much done. Then on this side, the empty gap we have in between the walls, just fill them with full blocks of glass as well. Just all the way across and 5 blocks in height. There we go. So the next step is we just make it a little detailed feature. We're going to use the wide window panes. We're going to place one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, and one here on every second block, starting on the second block in from the main wall here. And then we're going to take it all the way up. This is just a little detailed feature which is going to look really amazing in the long run. So just add it and have a smile on your faces, all right? Because this is going to look really awesome. Like this. Perfecto El Mundo. On top of that, as a roof, dark oak slabs. And we're just gonna basically fill the whole space here above as we see here. Starting off on those walls here, and then just fill it all the way across. We're gonna actually remove some stuff here. And I'm gonna show you which one we remove if you're doing this on a survival, because there's gonna be like a waste of materials. I'm gonna remove this here on both sides, just this little row. And we're going to have some iron trapdoors, and it's going to look really cool because it's going to let some light in and a little ventilation thing. But just fill this gap, and just like that. And then we have those 2 gaps, and in those gaps, we're just going to fill some iron trapdoors on both sides. I should leave a gap for me to allow me jump in and back and forth, but hey, it is what it is, right? So let's just fill that in. Bam. And then if we go on the inside, let me just show you. This is the front door, or the back door, to be honest. Up the staircase. And then you see this. Just like if you're using shaders mod, it's just gonna let some light in, and it looks really, really cool. So anyhows, now we're gonna do a really cray detail. So we're gonna jump up here, and we're gonna start in this corner, counting from the first block here. So 1, 2, and on the third one, place 1 block. Do the same on this side. So on the third block from the roof, or I don't know, flooring, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And take this out. Not counting with this one, by 16 blocks outwards that direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Just a pillar going straight out from the house. We're going to do the same on this side. So I don't think we need to count because we do have a reference pillar on the other side, and it's going to be the same length, right? There we go. So that's 16 blocks, not including this one. With this one, it's 17. Now we're going to take it out that direction by 15 blocks, not counting this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And the same on this side, not counting this block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So that should line up. Now what we're going to do, we're going to rise this up by 4 blocks in total. Like so, counting with this one, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And all the way across, just fill all that in by 4 blocks in height. And the same on the other side. Just like that. It's a very crazy feature, but it looks so freaking awesome. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to connect them in between each other. So, jump in. 1, 2, 3. Take a line across or a beam across. And one more, using full blocks of quartz. Then on the top and bottom part, we're just going to have some quartz slabs. So, quartz slabs on this side. And quartz slabs be just below here. And we're going to do the same, exactly the same thing on the other side. So if I just go here, jump in 1, 2, and 3, take a beam across to this side, 2 in height, just in the middle, top piece, quartz slabs, and bottom piece, quartz slabs. And we got a crazy shape. I love it. Next thing we're gonna do is using some end rods, and I've never used them in Minecraft before because they got out when I wasn't playing the game. Here on the far end, we're gonna just make a little end rod pillar. So starting from that block upside down, and then just continue, if I could just manage to continue, all the way down into the ground. And I think that should line up pretty nice. Like this. So we have a little thing here, a little thing here, a little thing there, and it looks very symmetrical. The same goes for this side. Bam and bada beam, something like this. I know they might not be as thick as needed for the construction, but they look really cool and they do emit some light. Next is, as you see, we do have the window panes here on the front or on the back of the house. We're gonna do something similar on this side, on the front of the house. So grab your white stained window panes and place them. The second glass block from the white wall here. Bam, bam, 2 in height. And then just continue every second one all the way across the house like this. Then, some end rods as lighting purposes. Upside down towards that. One on this. And one maybe facing like that. Now, let's just do that other way. So the knob, do you call it the knob? No, maybe not. But this little thing comes higher up. Something like that. Let's do the same thing on the far end. So upside down here, normally placed, and then normally placed again. There we go. So the knob is, it's not a knob, Keralis, it's not a knob. It's just placed like that. And then one in the middle. So let's just think here. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, which makes this the middle piece. Never be the middle piece. And 2 placed normally like this. If we would have this on every single one, that would just emit too much light. And now it's just blends in very nicely and it looks really cool. So now, when this looks pretty fabulous, we're going to continue another strange looking shape on this side. So we're going to grab some quartz slabs and we're going to start building off this core piece here and take it out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in total and stop. Then on the other side, I'm not really going to count, but this will just be looping all the way across here and ending on that roof here. Stop. Then this one here is going to be taken up by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that actually makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 full blocks, counting with a little roof piece here. And on top of that, we're going to put a quartz slab. And we're going to take this shape which you got going here, all the way across to this side. And if you've done this correctly, that should leave you a gap here of quartz by 1, 2, 3, and a big wall. So let's do it. Let's take this all the way across. And we have a humongous wall. So just bear in mind, slab on the bottom part, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full blocks, and slab on the top. Now we're gonna be using some hooper hoppers. So let me just grab one of those. Hooper, hopper, hopper, hopper. There we go, hoppers. And we're gonna demolish one slab here on the bottom. So 1 block away from the wall, demolish and place 1. Do the same on this side. Demolish and place 1. Just facing the upwards block here. Then let's just place some of those end rods connecting all the way up to it. So this will act as a support, and it's also gonna emit some light. Looks pretty fab. I guess, I don't know. Let me just see here. Like so. Like this. And it does have a little bit support as well. Not too shabby, but if you've done everything correctly, you should be having 1, 2, and 3 blocks into until you reach that big wall over here. And before we get into the pool and stuff, I think we're going to lay down some paths and whatnot, because it's going to be easier for us to kind of pinpoint where the pool is going to be and whatnot. So first is first, let's just go here. As you see, we have this huge entrance here. So we're going to delete those 2 grass blocks. We're going to extend that wall maybe downwards, because that looks more fabulous. Extend that downwards. On the bottom, just going to place some andesite and some anvils here. So just imagine it's kind of like a sliding door and whatnot feature. We also got to move into the garage here and make a little garage door, because that's muy importante. So first is first, dark oak planks, full blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, slab on top. So once more, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and slab on top. Then we're gonna have a dark oak wood pillar going all the way up here into the roofing, connecting like that. We're also gonna have a little garage door, but we're gonna do the same trick as we did here with the little anvils, because I think that looks really nice. So let's delete those. On the bottom part here, we're gonna place some andesite. You can, I guess you can use whatever you want to place. Extend that pillar downwards, but not with a button, because that's gonna fail. And take this wall down as well, like this. And then just get some extra stone slabs in. And then all the way across the board, some anvils. And bam, bada beam. Oh, I'm gonna hide in the garage because it's raining. Oh no. It's gone. Perfect, we got sun. Now is the garage door. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna place a block here, just 1 block, full block away from the ground level. All the way across here to the wall. 1 more layer. So that's 2 in total, full blocks. And a 3rd layer of full blocks. The top part here is going to be a stair normally placed, because it's going to be like it looks like it's got a curvature. It's going to be like opened up a little bit. And on the bottom part, we're going to place some dark oak slabs just across to that. Tripwire hook in the middle on the full block. Looks pretty decent, right? And on the other side, 1 more row of upside down stairs. So it looks like it's going to be like bending around the corner a little bit. Like so, like this, like that. Bam! And that is done. Using some end rods, we're just gonna place a pillar of them just in front of the dark oak pillar, and that's gonna look pretty awesome, and it's also gonna emit some light. Not too shabby. And what goes with the driveway? This is in the eye of the beholder. By the way, did I place andesite or diorite? That doesn't really matter. We're going to be using some diorites. You could use, I'm going to use that because it's convenient for me, because this is on a video and stuff like that. But the slabs are not too shabby. It's got a really nice texture. So it's in the eye of the beholder. Use the slabs or use just a full block. The garage door is 7 in width. So let's just replace that using full blocks of andesite, diorite, or whatever material you prefer, or even stone slabs, because they look more fabulous. Then outwards, all depends where your street is and whatnot. I'm gonna take it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16 blocks. Rain, go away. Even though, look at that. That looks really cool. Now then we have some light on the front of the house as well. And it's gone. Perfect. So now we're just gonna fill the space here. 7 blocks in width and 16 blocks in length with diorites, right? Yeah. Like this. So yeah, the texture is a little bit bland. I guess the stone slabs would look more awesome because of the little border they've got around them, as you can see here just underneath the garage door. But it is what it is. Then we're also gonna make a little walk path here for the door walkways per se. I don't know, but this is gonna be starting here, and it's gonna be a little bit of a stepping stone technique. So jump away 1 block, place 1 more. So we have 1, 2, 3, maybe do a fourth one, and then the rest is just going to be a normal walkway straight into the door here. Like that. Not bad. We're going to leave this for now. So now we have a little driveway, we have a little walkway here. We're going to connect this way as well, but we're going to jump to this side. So we know like the street elevation comes about on this block here, right? As you can see, that it should be elevated with that little thing here. So we're going to dig in. We're going to make this 3 in width, so it just goes into the little entrance here. Like that. And we know it's going to be a path just in the doorway, which is 2 in width. So we could extend this all the way to about here. And then just turn it and continue that all the way 2 in width into the little walkway we got going there in the front, or in the far end, I mean, I guess. Front, far end. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean, right? And when that is done, we're just going to remove 1, 2, and 3. And connect it up into the house itself. We're also going to make a little door here in a later stage. From this turn here, we're going to take it out 3 in width and 27 blocks in length. So counting with this one, 1 and 27 out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 26, 27. Like so. So it just aligns with that pillar. That's perfect, just so you know. It lies with that pillar if you've done this correctly. And then make a hole and fill that with diorite as well. I guess making paths like this is not the most exciting thing ever, but it's so... I don't know, it's just easier to align the outer features of the house if you have the paths aligned correctly and stuff like that. So let's just fill this hole. There's a humongous hole with... I should just get world edit, but hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna get it in a later stage. There we go. So there's 27 out, counting from the little bend here, as we had. And it should align up perfectly nice with that little pillar here. So I hope, at least. Now, we're also going to make a little similar path here. This here is going to be 3 in width. It's going to be going out from the door here. It's going to be going like a little back door. It's going to be going 3 in width all the way into that wall over there. So let me just show you. I'm gonna do this on camera because this is muy importante. it's not really, but it's so boring just sitting on your own, not like just off camera doing this, because you have nobody to talk to. I don't really have much people to talk to now as well, but at least you might be listening to what I'm saying. Otherwise, I'm just here and it's just by myself, no recording whatsoever. So yeah, take that into the Z-Wall here. Like so, and we're gonna have, this is the most annoying thing ever on a server especially, we're gonna have some stone pressure plates, and we're gonna connect them 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So we have a little stepping stone, and it's just in the middle wall here as well, so it looks really nice. What we could do with this, we could place a little quartz slab on top of this wall as well. So it just gives us a little smaller gap in between that ceiling or that roofing part and this. Not too bad, not too bad. And then we have the little stepping stones across to that, and now it's just a matter of connecting this. So let's take this out. You know what? Let's do some stepping stones as well, just to annoy people a lot. 3 in width, right? So jump away 1 stepping stone, 2 stepping stone, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in total. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just mind the gaps, right? If you've done this correctly. And then just connect that up with 3 paths in width. So it just connects nicely. Like that. It just gives us a little symmetrical shape all over the place. And it looks pretty nice. And I think now we could actually do the pool. So let's just grab some snow, full blocks of snow. You could use quartz as well, I guess. And now we know, since we got the path here, we've counted everything and everything is symmetrical. Well, not really symmetrical, but it looks pretty awesome. Then, just here, 1 block away from the pathway, and just on that pillar, so it just lines like that. You see? You see? You see? And counting with this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then just turn it here 1 block away from the path and go all the way here and stop 1 block before we hit the wall here. So we're going to surround that whole perimeter And we're gonna dig that down by maybe not really gonna have like a humongous pool, but let's make it 2 in depth at least. Okay, 2 in depth. There we go. So we got the perimeter. Now dig it down by 2 blocks. On the third one, replace that with snow or material of choice, I guess, right? And then just surround the whole shebang, dig it down, surround, make it snow or something. Snow is pretty cheap to get, I guess, obtain if you have a snowman and stuff. So I don't know, to be honest. Let's just use snow. I need to get world edit because that would be so convenient to do now. But no. Let's just do this instead. And the crappy thing, I need to do a third layer as well because that's going to be replaced with snow. So why I'm just doing 2, I just don't know. But hey, it is what it is. Oh my god, so far away. This is the longest pool ever. Oh my. Now, we're just filling this with water. That was fun, but it's done. So it looks freaking awesome. It's becoming something. We also can make it a little divider wall. So let's just count 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block, we're gonna make a little divider here, and we're gonna make some type of little jacuzzi unit. And that's gonna be just 1 block deep, I guess, because it's a jacuzzi. You don't really want to sink in a jacuzzi because it's gonna be bad for you. So let's just make that 1 block deep, like this, and also make a little, let me just hear, snow caps, right? Snow caps. Let's make that wall 1, 2, 3 in height. And the rest, oh, we can't really. Mainly because there's that little thing here, and that's gonna melt the snow caps. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I did place some core slabs here instead, and did a snow cap layer all the way around the pool. See, it does melt. I guess we could just bring that up with a full pillar or a full block and stuff, and it wouldn't do it, but it is what it is. Next is, we're gonna continue those stepping stones to the other side of the pool. So I'm gonna grab some stone slabs. So we have 1 block gap in between. So let's say this would be a stepping stone, which means, let me just jump down here. So that would be a layer. This would be 1 more. This would be 1 more. And then it continues up on the pool border or pool edge. It's got a little parkour operation going on here in the pool area. But I believe. Then also grab some more of those pleasure plates and put them all on top of here. Just to annoy everybody. And take it out by 1 and 2 stepping stones. Then we're gonna make a little barbecue area. So we're gonna be using the diorite. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna start here, 1 block away from the stepping stones, and make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total. And I think what we're gonna do, let's just see here. So that's 7 in depth. And we're gonna have this about 11 in total. So let's extend it 1, 2, 3 on this side. So that's 3, 3, and this would be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That makes it 11. So it's 7 through 11 platform or a little thing. And let's just fill that with diorite. Just like this. And also as a design feature, we're gonna have jump away 1, 2. So we're gonna have just a little row of diorite going here, and in between that we're gonna have some bushes. It's gonna look really sleek. And the same on this side. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So it just ends here in the middle, like in between the pool and the path itself. Just like that. And in between those, we could just mix it up with some grass and some azure bullets, maybe even, I don't know. And there's no really like logic behind like placement. Just make it look really nice and not really